Fucking these niggas up next. We ain't gonna stop this shit up.
This ain't God, this is Stanley Earth.
Man, episode 10, man. Back at it again, man.
Shine, nigga. Huh? Law school, baby.
Episode 10,
Keep them
man.
bitches
Back
going
at
crazy.
it again, man. It's a good milestone, man. Cheers to that.
10, man.
Cheers to 10, man. We gonna do it all again, man, fellas.
Appreciate everybody that
Walk straight
subscribe
up in
as
the
well.
club.
Follow
Don't
the
need no
page,
fucking
man.
wristband.
Appreciate
Got on
y'all.
black and white.
We gonna keep it consistent. Yeah.
Sure, for sure. Don't mind what they call it. Shicey don't mind that.
Yeah, my guy, a little bit under the weather. We told him CDC rules.
He got 3 golf minimum. He got 2.5, man.
2.5, man. That's why he got his shicey on. He ain't on no shit.
You get 2.5 and a half a laugh, man.
Half a laugh.
I got the
Our condolences to KP,
Yeah,
YKP.
shout out to
Shout out to him and all his family and all the Y family.
man, Lord grant you Janet, man.
But when they say you fucked the city up with that one, you really fucked the city up, boy. You left a hell of a stain here, man. We gonna miss you. We love you, shorty. You here to stay, man. Forever K. Roy, man.
Real rat. What's up, fellas?
We here.
Episode 10, we back at it again.
Yo,
man.
and the 10 like it came out of nowhere. Like I ain't even.
It's
The
just been
10
a
just
breeze.
came like this.
It's just been a breeze, man. We've been enjoying ourselves, man.
For sure.
The people been enjoying it, so we here, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been breezy.
We see the comments, you know, we see. It's like every time you might get a message or something in the DM, right? It's always, yo, I can relate. And that's the once you get the love from that, it's like, I know we ain't the only ones that had these experiences
Right.
or went through these things, you know, so that's what just the nostalgia of what we got here, you know, it's only right that it's like, damn, when you reflect back 10 episodes ago, and the growth amongst each episode, we can all see it, you know, start to unravel, like, wow.
Yeah,
You know,
my
ooh.
biggest compliment I get is a chemistry, man. But they don't know this is something we just was already doing
Just
off
turn the
camera.
camera on.
That's
For
why I work the
years.
way it do. You know, yeah, real shit. So
You
And
know
the
what?
energy don't
To give them like a kind of a backdrop, right? And it's crazy because my mom asked me the other day, like, who did I meet first, right? And I took it back, like, love, and then I met PJ through love. But that type of brotherhood amongst the Pullmans, the Rons, and all that came along is like, we locked in. I mean, I remember you guys coming around my way for the homecoming at St. Francis when I was going there.
Yeah.
Back when dudes was wearing their apostle hoodies and
2 for
Hollister
20.
jeans. And
2 for 20. 2 for 20.
we made that hot, by the way.
for sure.
All of it from the
That's
top.
what.
to
That's
bottom.
back then when the women was graduating from the whole BB and remember they used to have the double collar shirts with the
Collar
half a
shirt
jean
with the shirt on
jacket,
top of it.
Abercrombie with the big
Big
boots
B.
on.
big
With
moves.
the picnic shorts.
I just read some shit the other day, man. I remember.
Claire
We ain't
Air
forget all of y'all that was coming to the school on your birthday with the heels
in the
on,
cafeteria.
just to eat a cold pizza.
Cotton.
Yeah, though. But that was it, though.
It always
They
takes
the
us
ones
back
that
to
shit right now.
Yeah, real shit.
cafeteria time was one of the most influential times when you had a 20 piece.
That's
in
where
your
the
pocket.
name comes from. If y'all were ever wondering where the name comes from, the reserved lunch table is because nerds at the cool table. But it come back from that nostalgic feeling when we were in high school. We had a reserved lunch table in high school.
Nah, for real.
That was our club back then. Before sections,
That was
before
bottle
bottle
service.
service, it was your reserved lunch table.
What?
And you was getting money with the $5.
Oh, that's why I say the $20 bill made a difference.
For the week,
Even though
though.
you could have had more,
No,
it was still the what was it, Fruitopia?
Fruitopia, you get the two
Prime
prime
time
times, $2. It was about $1.50 a
Right.
piece. Then you get your $1 fries.
Get the
then
tea.
you get the tea. We had the tea room though.
We had
so
tea
we was a
room,
little
yeah.
different.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, that's
we
the
had
one that's
room,
called.
bang.
We had culinary arts.
Bang.
So we was they was selling real food in there. But the prime time $1 fries, cookies, whether it was
Butter Crunch.
fudge or butter crunch.
Lindens, too. Lindens.
Lindens. I was an oatmeal raisin guy. And then
So
we
you had the
followed up
purple
with
pack.
You had
Fruitopia.
Mr.
You had the
Mr. Wrong
purple
hot dogs.
Mr. Romy Dog, recipe Mr. Romy, a Carver legend as well. But that was the thing in the cafeteria. That's our thing, and that to take it back to everybody was saying what people are telling them about the podcast in general. People always tell me about the consistency and feeling like we just having a conversation as a family. Like, you know, when you watch Power, especially when Insecure used to come on. Insecure, like, we watched that as a family. So when everybody watches the podcast, they like, yo, I feel like we all living the same life. Like, everybody's saying the same shit.
You damn near the spokesman for what took place. Or
No,
narrators for what took place for people that don't know.
I know niggas tripped off of that too.
Yeah,
That's what niggas basically
And the
say.
crazy thing, cause you'll hit me is like there's a few people that hit me in the DM, showing I'm grabbing a bottle of wine, I'm cutting y'all shit on, like, you know. So that just goes to show like how it went when we were doing the lives. You know what I mean? It's like yo, people was getting prepared to have it. Yo, toast, yo, you know what I mean?
throw your shit
So
up.
that's shout out to Paris.
Yeah.
Anytime she says it's
Throw
like
your
this,
shit
you know. So
Free Evan to his baggage.
I still don't know where he at.
people was in my thing. Who is Evan? He locked up for real, man. Listen,
Nah,
we
we
don't
what
know.
happened in the chat, man.
We don't know.
We don't know what happened in the chat, but yeah, we get it started. But yeah, we just want to make sure everybody you like, subscribe, share. I said it's a lot of ghost watchers out there. Just go when y'all go to YouTube and y'all watch it. Just subscribe. It's free.
It don't hurt, man.
It don't hurt. Just
Leave
throw
a
a like
comment.
for us. Leave a
Leave a
comment.
Let
Share.
us, let us know we doing this
You
thing.
know what I mean?
Right.
Support
Shout
is
out
free.
the city of God, Philly, behind the lens,
The
man.
fuck is cuz?
Nigga, Philly cuz.
Tap in with the
Tap into the brand,
with the
man.
brand.
Don't get quiet now, nigga. Don't get quiet.
Chill, yo, chill,
You
yo.
can see my guy, you know, at Old Honey Other Bay, getting the line, you know what I mean? Like just having good customer service, hospitality.
And that is
for
an
the
experience, bro. That
know.
is an experience. I'm actually proud to see that and especially unfold the way that it did. Even though they've been banging before Keith Lee. We touched on that a few episodes ago, but the experience in itself is a good look, man. And Rudy Rotisserie next to him doing his thing. I love to see that going.
But man, like
Bring value to
I wanted to incorporate that for episode 10 because it's like, you know, for the viewers who don't know, you know, how we came along and you know how you know, even how y'all met, you know what I'm saying? So I know I can't formally say that the day or the time when me and Love met, but I know that, you know, I think it was at
what's
Madison.
crazy?
When we
I
was at-
can't. It was I was just about to fight some North Haven niggas. We all cool now,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I can talk about it. But I was with my neighborhood guys and shit. We was up there, Bankhead, and somebody, I think it was Bubba. They got
Oh
banked
yeah, the school
by the
fight.
niggas.
Yeah.
So I was on the bus. We was on the. That's the first encounter. We was on the
Yeah.
bus, and I forget how the exchange, but from there we kind of got cool.
Yeah, we locked in.
The other time, the time after that, I really can't remember. That might be what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But I remember having that conversation. We was on the bus because we was all the way up.
Right.
What was that school called at the time?
Crawford Institute.
Crawford Institute, yeah, right behind where Booster
Yeah.
joined that. And I forget. I know that was a kid. Then we both had got banked up. He got banked up Shake and Bake. For y'all that don't know, that's not from Baltimore. Bank means jump, but he got banked up Shake and Bake.
Like
Weekend.
was it the week before?
The week before. It was Saturday
Yeah,
before, and
yeah.
they banked me the week. I already know half them niggas.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think I got even one of my own cousins jumped. Like, because we had a thing back there for the viewers. Shake and Bake is a skating rink located in the heart of Pennsylvania Avenue.
Yeah.
1500, 1600 to be exact,
I think
something
that's
like that.
1500.
All right,
That
rest in
might be
peace, Lord
1600.
School.
Hey, yo, side note, I'm gonna tell y'all, in the next year, that shit gonna look good. I seen the remake, the niggas who did Hollins, Vincent, oh my God, that shit look crazy. But you tap into the brand, hold on. Go ahead.
But so for those that don't know, you know, it was a skating rink, and us being from East Baltimore, we was going into West Baltimore to have a good time. But back then, it used to be like mini fake bully shit. Yo, you know, that's what happened. They act like they looking for something or talking to somebody your way. Next thing you know, you getting it put on you. But yeah, so we ended up getting into something, and then what was it? Mine's happened before
You
yours?
happened for me, yeah.
All right, so it wasn't like we wasn't coming back over there to party again. We just was one of the ones that, hey man, you gotta have to break a leg or something.
We
for
knew
me to
each
not
other, but
come
we
back.
still had our own crews at this time. And
Yeah.
I came with 12 niggas. There was 6 niggas still there, including myself, but only 3 fought.
And I came and we
From
actually,
that day on,
Hold on.
everything changed.
yeah, hold on.
My first brand came to that.
And it was only me and a friend of mine. You
Whipped
know,
one of their ass on the train on the
Yeah.
way back. And that was it. And then next year I went to high school. Well, I didn't meet them in 9th grade. I met them in 10th grade, but I knew them, but I
Man,
got
who
cool.
man ninth grade?
Pooh Man, yeah, I mean Pooh Man.
He's about to fight Pooh Man in the
Yeah, I'm
hallway,
ready to
man.
fight Pooh Man.
Yeah. Shout out to Pac, because Pac, you know what I mean, we from the same hood, and Pac gonna say, sure, we're gonna put our backs to the wall and we're gonna get in there.
Yeah, we
and
gonna get on.
and it's very seldom you get a guy that, you know, it's like, man, listen, bro, we gonna handle it. So that's how we met, you know, and then formally I ended up coming across B, you feel me, you know, through Larry. And you know what I mean, man's man, you just know it's a mess. I mean, I went to his mother's house on Thanksgiving. Grandmother laid out. It wasn't no, hey, who is that? No, sure, you family, you know. So
They ain't hit you with the Who Was Cast?
no, who the fuck is cuz? Because mind you, I'm coming from Eastern Park Heights, so that's 83 North shit. I burned some gas too. Going up there. But no, it was like, even with, you know, Love Mom, you know, embracing my mom, embraced them as her own. So it's like, you know, it's a brotherhood, man. And, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't, I cherish them guys, you know. So, you know,
I think that's
episode
what
10 we brought something different. I just,
Yeah, no, that's good that we want to find us more fun. We going backwards and we actually going through the whole maturation of how we met and how this all came about. Because I was reading something earlier. What?
Wanna drink?
Drink? Oh yeah, give me right. Give me right.
appreciate you. Tap into the brand.
Tap to the brand. Hold on.
I think about our podcast, man.
all organic.
It's all organic.
Oh,
But
shit.
I was thinking about, which is very, very. What is it?
No, he dropped the coke.
Oh, man, we gonna finish that shit anyway. Which is what a lot of people don't appreciate as we should, like brotherhood, friendship. Like I was reading something, I was watching something earlier, and somebody was talking about how much of a blessing it is to be around the same group of guys for 10, 15, 20 years. Like you don't really have that. Even if y'all go through something, you still can find your way back to home base. Like that's something that I cherish for real. Like when you see guys that, even if it ain't your guys, when you see other people out and be like, yeah, that's their crew.
Yeah.
When you go up to a person, you're like, yo, what's the name at? Because you know them from them. Like that's like me seeing you out and not knowing you, but I know you, and I'm like, yo, where Pac at? Like, what's going on? Like when you see that camaraderie, and you see that, like we need more of that. Like friends need to, especially as men. Again, we are. Oh my God, I don't want to bring the women up again. But you know, women are the ones that have multiple they have best friends every quarter. Well, guys, the loyalty is like this. You damn near gotta have a town hall meeting if you want to have a new basketball team.
Yeah.
What's up?
See,
Doing that.
it simplifies to, you know, even in the mall, you know, a friend of mine and a friend of ours.
Yeah.
Friend of ours, you was amongst the made
He's a
men.
good guy.
Friend of mine is
Good
the
fella.
you know, so that's the thing, and all of us, if you notice, you know, maybe that was just how how we were raised. You know who's gonna be around you in your space. You know what I'm saying. And granted, you know, you got, you know, me and Love coming from East Baltimore, linking up with, you know, Wes and Carl played the intricate part in there for y'all, but to still have that camaraderie and that brotherhood, you know, to be from different parts of the city, it's kind of very rare sometimes. You know, because sometimes, you know, like you could be closer to somebody that you met more than the people in your neighborhood.
You know,
That's how it happened for me.
Yeah. No, that's real right.
But I think, you know, what's the thing is, even with all of us, even when we was 40 deep, I think all of us was the same person. We was all like that one standout in the neighborhood, and we all just got together.
With that family oriented
Yeah,
aspect.
you know what I mean? We all came
respect.
The Pro Bowl.
I think that was our, that was how we bonded, you know?
It was
what I
that
mean?
monopoly of things. Like it was just
Yeah.
you, and damn, it's crazy when you look back at it. And shout out to the rest of the guys, you know, the fly young fellas, the popular strangers, you know, like, you know, I don't have to see Deron, Mook, and any of them in years. But once we lock up, bro, you know,
When
what I
we
mean?
just get together, we laughing like old times.
Yeah, and the thing about it, you laughing before a word get
You
out.
know, for real. It's like something played back.
We're gonna think of something.
Yeah.
Remember down in Ocean City when it's gonna be something like that.
Yeah, man. Oh man, listen, man. Like,
And everybody know instantly. I ain't cussing.
yeah.
They know exactly what you talking about. every
But
time.
the thing about it, I don't know if that was like how it was for you in Philly, you know, childhood, you know, growing up, if you had like some people that you didn't know from your immediate area, but you met them and it was like you just locked in. But that's
No, for sure, it's like that. It's territorial, you know what I'm saying? But Yeah, man. I like it down here. I'm the network type, so you know I'm in every. I ain't in every circle, but I just move around. Like we all seen each other in passing outside of me and you and shit. But like we was always in the same kind of mix, I guess. Was so that's technically.
That's where a lot of that shit's crazy. That's where the Popular Stranger shit come from. That's just being around and moving around. Like me being from West Baltimore, a lot of it had to do with the sports and football. But going to Carver and these guys, and like, every summer I was catching a train. I'm getting off John Hopkins. We going to the Hammers. That's what we doing. So now I'm going to his neighborhood. I'm meeting different guys from there.
That's where you can walk down. You can walk the Hammers.
We was walking.
That's when I was on Saratoga.
Hammers was across from Club One.
It's
Yeah, Saratoga, right?
Belize rooftop.
Yeah,
it's that now.
Saratoga.
Yeah,
Yeah,
iconic. It's iconic.
iconic. Yeah.
Classic, bro.
So
Classic.
let's go back, because we in a pocket now, and it's starting to, you know what I'm saying, throw a lot of memories.
Back in the day when I was young.
And it's great, you know, this is my first time feeling good. I'm glad that episode 10 fell on a
Fresh
good
air,
week
nigga.
for me, right? But remember how I was feeling when you walked past that line? And what's the okie doke? When you see one person you know, that's it. And you know the dudes who might want to say something, y'all can, but it's 30 of us. So it's more like, once you know one person at the front of the line, you gotta hang
I'm
it up.
never going from scratch, bro. I never,
You had to walk past the girls' line.
That was our shit. That was our shit right there. So you know, coming from the projects, you coming from the other side, which is the girls' line. So me and Love will be walking. And let's see who name get. Let's see who name get called. Let's see who name get
we
called.
know we got it on.
DJ line. Shorty. And then when you walk past in front of the Hammers, you're in front of the guy line.
Yeah.
And who do we see? The whole projects. Pool Man, Lord Burn them, all Merle's at the front. Yeah. Oh no, we not. All the Avenue niggas was in the front.
Oh, God bless his dead. What's my man? Is it Ryan?
With the big.
Yeah, listen, it was one of them things where, man, you knew who you would see. You know?
Every time.
At Hammers,
Wouldn't fail.
man. You know what I'm saying?
Them niggas were too old to be in there, though.
Yeah.
They was whipping them up, young ass. But not in my
not us.
Yeah,
You feel me?
Dre and all of them. Yeah, Dre, but Baltimore.
Rel was in there.
Yeah, Baltimore.
Shout out to my guy Lenny too.
guy.
'cause
Lenny
that
was in there.
earlier
Lenny
days
was
of
in there too.
That was the earlier days of the two-step, you know.
Listen
days of that
though,
nature.
but at the we got a little older where we ended up going next.
Mate.
No.
Y'all was going to make
Choice, not choice. The one.
You skipping. We right there. We right up the street.
Select.
No,
Not
Five
Select.
seasons.
5 seasons. Oh shit,
that was
that's crazy.
Hold
Yeah.
up, though.
Shout out Rel.
Niggas don't even know that's where that's where that started at.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, listen, what's so crazy?
That shit started from there.
It's so crazy because I hit Love, like I go down a gap or something, or I put something and Love, I need a fit, hold your own banging right now. You feel me?
Yeah.
He hit me, shorty, come out here because I got 20-something orders right now. They got
They like, you ain't coming outside. I'm in the lab, shorty. I don't know.
Listen, it got
Banging.
so to the point I had to sit in there with her one time on the
Sit,
dog.
bust it
I'm
up.
next. Because you needed that. You
My
got,
shit dry, yeah.
listen, homecomings,
All
you
that.
feel me? Functioning injunctions.
A basketball tournament, homecoming,
We was, what's the
Western
game we walked in?
parties, Western
Fashion
party,
shows.
Doug
What's the
parties.
game we walked in, y'all? It was, oh man.
Ramstown.
Oh,
No, that was Newtown.
Neat, bro.
That was Newtown.
No,
It was
it
one of them.
Ramstown. It was because I remember I had an awful Dodge and Letterman on. Never
Yeah,
forget it.
yeah.
Awful Dodge.
Those said
Letterman
Artful
on
Dodge. I remember that
Sundays.
shit.
Yeah.
I had the jeans.
I remember
No,
we
you
all
must
went.
Well, you must go.
I went to Newtown. I ain't, cause I ain't
Yo,
never.
sure, that was
Newtown
crazy,
shit.
bro.
We walked in Newtown, yo.
You would have.
My mother just mentioned this shit to me, like last week or something. I was out there, my mama cooked. She was just telling me somebody told her about the shit. Like
Yeah.
another kid, somebody told their mother about what happened.
Man.
So I'm like, we walk in that motherfucker. Yo, what's on? We open the
You can hear
door,
mouse
yo.
piss on cotton.
It just got quiet. You could feel everybody looking at us as we walking around. So we walk then, so the court here, we gotta walk all around here to get to these bleachers. We get here, everybody sit down. We just look at each other like, y'all felt that?
I was there for that.
Yeah,
somebody
it was
was there. Yeah,
it was like arena type.
Yeah,
like it
I'm
was
like-
like like just Floyd Mayweather, somebody with all their jewelry on, and
Yeah,
nigga just
yeah.
caught starstruck. But it was like you could feel it, and I don't care what nobody see. If you ever had that moment where it's like, yo, like, no, I gotta give props to Shorty, they current. And you had again, it's that Big Meech BMF type of situation. You got different type of guys of different caliber, but we all similar in the same way.
Yeah.
East, West, North, South County. But you know, man, oh man, that was crazy.
Oh, yeah,
free Big Meech, man.
Oh, definitely free Big Meech.
I thought he was free. What y'all talking about? That nigga free. God, nigga, I was trying to get you. He mostly free.
You know,
He getting his nails done and shit.
You know what? Welcome
He out that
home.
motherfucker.
Yeah, welcome home.
He out,
Welcome home,
He out that motherfucker. But
Whole bunch of
yeah.
niggas came home. The nigga from the Fat Cat crew came home.
Oh, what's
The
the name?
uncle,
People's
Prince, Gerald Prince.
Supreme.
Gerald Prince is home, yo.
Supreme.
And-
That's his nephew.
Yeah, Gerald Prince.
his Supreme. Yeah, his cousin. What's the name? Cousin. The son cousin. Preem. His son is home.
And King
That's home,
Tut.
but his son.
Supreme has a son. His cousin is Gerald Prince.
Yeah.
Gerald Prince and Supreme used to be together. We used to run together with Fat Cat and that.
That's Prince's nephew.
Yeah, no, it's his cousin.
That's his cousin.
They're
That's
cousins.
his nephew, bro.
That's his
No, he
cousin.
was saying they was
Prince,
nephew.
That's his nephew.
Supreme?
Yes. The
Oh,
actual
yeah.
Prince.
Shorty, I was at a
I mean, I'm
family
sorry.
party.
The actual Supreme Prince is his cousin.
Okay.
I mean,
I thought it was
his
Supreme's
nephew. I'm
nephew.
sorry, y'all got me saying it's Supreme. Prince is Supreme's nephew.
Right.
But
Which
they
will
like
be,
they're not far in age.
which will be his son cousin.
Why you ain't? We saying the same thing then. I'm like, you fucking me up. Like, I'm like,
Yo, mom,
you
fuck
said that
them.
you heard it from his son.
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, we saying the same
I was at
thing.
a family party.
And
I'm like, nigga, what?
Oh, we to go, but we might be not even might. We are the originators of the three letter crews too.
Oh yeah.
what's the three-letter crew?
FYF.
But shout out to YBS and
DOH
YBC and
and
all of that. It was FYF back then, man.
For sure.
When it was still when
I
it
mean,
wasn't
DOH.
designed
Shout out
back
to
then.
DOH.
With it,
What's FYF? What that mean?
Fly
Fly
young
young
fellas.
fellas.
Fly
That's
young
what
fellas.
before
Fly young
everybody.
fellas turned popular strangers.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
That was back then.
King of the
That's when-
Flyers
got
too.
older.
King of the Flyers
King
too.
of the Flyers.
First video
And everybody
flyer.
else want to get on
Yeah,
fly.
Philly would love it.
First video flyer.
Oh yeah, no bullshit,
Yeah.
no commercial,
No Frank Ocean
commercial.
shower scene.
Direct.
Love getting the aesthetics of the like we gotta throw it out there. 'Cause-
I was directing before I knew what the fuck directing was.
What else that? What that video? That's on YouTube?
Oh man,
It's
that's
on
Facebook.
I had to find it on Facebook.
You know, that's an
Still
oldie
on
but
that.
goodie right there.
It's
You know what I'm
still on
saying?
that. Like we was doing that for the parties. We were doing that for back then. You kind of see it now. You see how they do the flyers and they got random models on it or random celebrities. We were doing photo shoots for our flyers. That was unheard of back then.
Y'all's going to Maximilian?
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out my nigga Max.
Max would shoot him.
Yeah.
Sean Icon.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, shout out my nigga Sean, yo. I fuck
Still
with
going,
Sean
Still
Icon.
going.
Yeah.
Still going.
Man, listen, that was a time, man. That was a
But
time.
that in the video marketing, we was doing like videos for the before there was not even YouTube, but Facebook and Instagram. Everybody has to do content now. We was doing that 20 years ago. Didn't even know what the hell we was doing.
Shout out.
Well, one of the first crews to have 900 plus people at the Velvet Rope.
Velvet Rope.
The first
Velvet Rope.
first all white party. What was that? The first all white affair, right?
Yeah, that was the first one. That was the grand opening for Velvet Rope.
You got women now that still talk about that and say
Classic.
they wasn't missing that for the world. Somebody could have died that night. They was going there. 1,100. I apologize.
How old was y'all when this happened?
Oh
We was
man.
like 20,
Yeah.
between all of us
19,
between
20.
We was about it was average between
21.
19 and 21. Yeah.
Yeah, because we bought Bibles.
Yeah.
21.
Mhm.
We was 21 years old.
I remember just leaving school too.
Yo, I remember going into the mall the day of, because I ain't had nothing to wear. But I remember going in. Oh, where we go the night before? No, we rolled past the night before because they had Nicki Minaj and Gucci. Man. So the show that Gucci had to come back here and make up, that was the night before our party. It was a grand opening. So it was OJ Juice Man, Nicki Minaj, Gucci got locked up. Long story short, that morning I had to go. I remember Jolene hit me. Yo, I need some tickets. Yo, I'm about to be out Towson. I'm going out Towson. Meet me out Towson. This is 10 o'clock in the morning, bro. I didn't get back to the house until 9 o'clock that night.
Banging. To paint a picture, this was around the time where the Stevens Bruce Louis Vuitton collection when niggas had the neon joints.
With the goggles too.
Yeah.
The goggles too.
Yeah, everybody had
Yo,
that same outfit.
Classic, man.
Hold on. And that's around the time with the Gucci monogram polos.
Yeah.
All that
You
shit.
feel me?
Green.
Like we
Yeah.
taking you to a time because anybody, shout out my guys from Mount Moja too, Deron and them, because you know what I mean, most of them ended up having damn near the same thing, you know what I mean? Like you just seen it was love.
Was they rocking Mech jeans then?
Mech?
Yeah, Mech. You know
That
Mech?
was a little, that was a little, see
Yeah.
that came with the Rock Republic, Citizen,
Yeah, that kind of fit.
and
That was right
True
before that.
Religion, right? Around that time, right?
It's we kind of started stepping into that design and shit like that, like the most you was gonna get designer back then was probably Prada's.
There's a lot of y'all that was, don't forget about them Dr. Denim Capris
Gucci,
from
Gucci.
USA Boutique. We caught a lot of people wearing too. You know the Dr. Denim Capris.
They was hard, yo. I had them in the
I'm
hat.
just saying.
Come on, yo.
People are getting now. They so Chanel-ed out. They show Dior and all that out. Shorty, we remember when you had the Miyoshi shirts when you thought she was on Choices. Remember the movie Choices with 3 cents? Like I remember that. Like stop playing. It wasn't always Gucci and Louis. It was
No real shit though.
Galaxy
Real shit.
white tees when you.
Cause it's
Thick collar.
Because that was the time now where designers they started to like Virgil and them came a little bit later, but the streetwear was starting to merge with the designers. That's when people started because it was that's when the monogram was coming real heavy and it was like a 180, like it looked like the 80s again.
It was no Louis hats like that.
Nah, it wasn't.
You ain't see that same Louis hat in rotation.
Moshi Shaw saw was a Gucci.
Yeah.
Or the Pradas. You didn't see the Pradas?
Prada's that was early 2000s.
Hold on. Not these are new American cut products.
The original
We
American
talking
Cuts.
about
Yeah, the leather Jiffy.
And we had hot tops
The
too.
new was over. The new was over when they started selling them up downtown locker room. You had to
Oh,
go
yeah.
out DC.
No, not the ABVs.
They was Pumas. Wasn't they Pumas or some shit like that?
No, it was
Remember
Felines.
them?
Felines.
That was Feline. No, they started selling them in the downtown locker room. You had to go to Saviados, you had to go out Tyson's, you had to go out deep to go get them.
And it was a lot of people on there. A lot of people ain't know about Tyson's too, unless your mother sick you down there. But if you was in the mix amongst us who parents shop and we all shop and had relatives that was in that lane, you kind of knew on certain OGs in your way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of people was Big Monument Street, East Point Mall,
Right.
Towson.
Towson was going
You feel
deep.
me? So we
That was
making
it.
it make sense here. You know what I mean?
Towson was it.
Everybody
Stop
wasn't
playing.
going to
No,
Georgetown,
that was
cupcakes,
it.
shit like that.
No bullshit.
Back then. But I came across a young female I was dealing with where, you know, I shout out to her family. They was bringing me on some of the top labels that you ain't. This back when I had a $110 Lacoste track jacket. I'm 11th grade in St.
Everybody was
Francis.
wearing polo. I was wearing
Yeah,
polo.
Hold on. But that's what I killed them with one time. We had what they call Tag Week. I come through there with the multicolored Lativa.
Yeah.
With the wheat,
I remember
what they
niggas
call
trying
it,
to
chicken
push out the tag.
and chicken and rices.
Beef and broccoli?
No, chicken and rice.
Chicken and rice.
What they
Sesame
sesame
chicken.
chicken. We had different names.
Some
you know.
nigga gonna say chicken and
Pudding,
rice.
beef and broccoli. Yeah, somebody gonna say it, but sesame chicken. Sesame
Yeah.
chicken, beef and broccoli, and banana.
That's
pudding.
when Banana Republic and shit like that. You could go down there and get a nice, you know.
We was really dressing like
Sure.
that.
Yeah.
Brown hats and shit.
Yo.
Yeah, yo. Remember the fucking time, nigga. Remember those fucking
Niggas,
days.
remember those days?
Yeah.
Yo, we gonna wrap it. Yo, we gonna pay some bills and make sure I get my cup refilled. Cause shit looking low. Yeah, I'm lusty as shit
Shout out.
right now.
Yeah.
I want to take a drink so bad.
We'll be right back, man.
Reserve lunch table. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share.
Right?
What's in that mic, man?
You said what?
What's in that mic, man?
Nah.
That shit smell bad there, man.
Nah, my nephew might.
Your nephew mic. Man,
Yeah.
shit.
What's up, y'all? We back, man. It's Preserve Lunch Table, man. We had a great cover on how we got here. Now that we here, we're glad that y'all here. Let's get it rolling, baby. So, Meech is home. But how y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about a motherfucker always finding a way to diminish someone's character as fast as they can if they was a well-known character, if that makes sense.
That's a way to try to be a part of the story.
Like getting your shine off of.
Yeah.
It's the de-haven shit. That shit you're gonna talk nothing good about me, I'm gonna just talk bad about you for as long as I can. Cause he know, like, I'm assuming y'all talking about Blue Da Vinci. That's one of the persons who jumped out there.
Yeah. He started that.
But he actually told. You know what I mean? And it's actual documentation that
It's like
he
did
told.
it too.
I just come from that era, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if I don't see it in black and white, or it's not out, out there,
Yeah, I don't speak on it.
I don't speak on it because
Respect.
I don't know, and a lot of people get it misconstrued. I have a lot of, friends who've been in, the federal penitentiary, and what I'm saying, when it comes to plea deals and things that, of that nature, I'm glad to say I have friends that stood on to their time and they need to, to take a plea deal, because sometimes it's undermining the person who's on the stand with you. Yo, what we signed up for. The minute that you admit to say this is a gang, this is an organization, this is A, B, C, and D.
Yeah. You
That's
basically
the thing.
said,
Yeah, you feel
that
me?
was
So-
my understanding too.
Yeah, so my thing is, and before any of that came out, you got people, yo, free Meech, I can't wait till he come. And then as soon as the tabloids say that, oh, Meech is coming to the halfway house, now these things that was speculated, now it's coming out for clickbait and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I have yet before the last 2 weeks or whenever they made the announcement, I didn't hear nothing about, hey, this representative say he took a such and such. Where is this coming from? So you know what I mean?
There's people trying to
At
cover
the end of the
their
day,
ass.
I mind my business to tell others.
Lou Javinci trying to cover his ass. Cause he feel like Meech gonna come home and say something, but he ain't worrying about your bitch ass.
Listen, that man gonna
I
come
think he know
home.
he not.
That
Yeah,
man-
he know he not. And he want him to say
He's
something.
One
gonna
thing
come
he
home.
shot.
He's gonna be in a better position because at the end of the day, you are very resourceful now. You either gonna come home and do a movie,
I'll say this.
documentary, or something of that sort.
I'm gonna shift that. Because and I'm only gonna shift it respectfully because that ain't really our lane.
Yeah.
But it's just a thought of it. But I will say this: what do y'all think is or would be Meech's next move,
I would say.
or what you think it should be? Like just
I would say capitalize off of his downfalls and his many successes, as far as writing a memoir, making a documentary, whether it be a series or
Memoir
something.
probably wrote.
But I mean, because you got to understand that it's all about reinventing yourself. You know what I mean? You got the success of your son that can put you in a space, far as monetary wise, to be able to put yourself, in a better position.
y'all think he benefited from that?
What?
The show.
Yeah. I think so.
From getting the story told, because some of it is embellishment
Like he should
to make it do it, but I think
Yeah.
he get his just due just off of the history that was made. Nobody can deny that. It wasn't ever a crew moving the way he moving unless it was organized crime, far as with the mob. And if you ever notice, 50 Cent made a key point in his Breakfast Club interview when he said, when anytime blacks do things of success, but it diminishes with the whole drug thing, they don't give you the same stature of organized crime. They say kingpin drug dealer, just to marginalize it and make it frowned upon. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, I think he will have success in telling his story his way, because Michael Jackson got 1,900 documentaries on him. That don't mean that I can't tell mine's my way. You know, so.
But I think him being the credited source of what he does makes it authentic, more authentic than everything else. Like even the one they did recently, as the show was going on, it was more credible because it was like, this is basically like, or you could just say the official, whatever case may be. But
and I don't know how him and his brother's relationship is.
Terry.
But they're both home in a sense. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he can be around him right now.
Yeah.
You know, but if they can, that would be good for them. And shout out to no disrespect to none of the other blogs like the Vlads and all that. But I think they need their own platform to tell it their way. You know what I mean? Because going on there, having somebody put their 2 cents in it. No, y'all need to.
You know who got they joint their own way? Kurt Bone from DC. Y'all heard of him?
Shout out to Kurt Bone, man.
Shout out to
all
Kurt
days, all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think with Meech coming home, it's damn near the perfect timing. It's the perfect timing because you're going into season 4? Season 4 to being met. Was it season 4? Or
Season
3?
4. Season 4.
Coming? That's coming? I believe 4.
Yeah.
I believe.
And remember in the beginning when he was walking down the street? Now it's really gonna be him walking down the street.
That was a lady looking at. That's okay.
Yeah, it might be. Well, either way, he's coming home at the perfect time for him to go into everything that everybody was speculating. Like you said, the memoir, that's probably already written. Of course, big appearances, interviews, all of that shit is going to. You can make $1 million off of that because people gonna pay that ticket.
And he could negotiate his own number for us when it comes to clubs.
He gonna do walkthroughs? I'm about to say, you think he gonna do some walkthroughs?
They'll give him
Crazy.
I don't think so.
They'll give him a buck or more.
It's gonna be because he with his son on that time too. So it's like you don't gotta do nothing crazy. Like you are the king of. You created the Make It Rain shit.
He don't even have to buy shit. They gonna give him everything free.
The Magic City.
Sexually
No, you know what
crazy.
it is? It's to
Magic
have
City
people
Meets
who,
Day or some shit.
it's to have people who didn't get a
I'm about to
chance
get
to
somebody
stand
to
next
do
to
that.
him, be in his presence.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's the thing about when you got that notoriety and you of that status. Any people are killing to have an interview like you say or a walkthrough. So the number that he'll negotiate, they're not gonna slither away from that. I gotta give him what he wants because it's my first and only opportunity.
Yeah.
If I say I can't afford it, next
What
That's what he
platform
gonna-
do you think he will go on?
I Drink Champs will get him.
That's gonna be
Chances.
crazy. That's gonna be stupid.
It's a love-hate relationship with Drink Champs. We are, you know, the
Yeah.
same shit. We can get some crazy
I
shit.
ain't
Yo,
watched this in a minute.
I had a limousine, right? So I met up with Pop, right? And I had no, Meek.
Yeah,
you gotta
that's
tell
what
him
I'm
about the tell. You gotta tell him about that.
Yeah, we was about to hear it and he fuck it up.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
love-hate with Drink Champs. Is Noriel.
He got better with it. He got better. He got a lot better.
He
I
got
haven't watched
way
it in a
better.
long time.
But I think Drink Champs will be
You
great.
know who would let him talk though? Well, Wallow would kind of let him talk.
Maybe
if they
that
came
Luther
on
Gang
there,
would be
they would
crazy.
let him talk. You know, because they would still be like, you know, like, damn,
Yeah,
I want to hear
yeah,
this. You
yeah.
feel me? But I would
Hey,
let-
can I ask you something, Larry? If you had the opportunity to put together a party like for him, how would that shit be, dog? Like if it was you bringing them down here, doing the shit you do.
It might be a weekend.
astronomical
That has to be the right people.
on the ticket.
That's like a shit. I would say $100 ticket, but
That's $1 million. That's $1 million night, yo. That's gonna be $1 million night.
I'm saying to get like the
Get
the set of it is like,
Oh wow.
you know what I mean?
Return
Yeah,
on
like
investment.
See, that's
an
ice
ticket,
sculptures,
bro.
that shit like that. That's
that's a
you know,
$1,000 ticket type
But the
shit.
first
like-
person, this is where not to cut you off. The first person is going to be at a disadvantage. Everybody, and this is the advantage with Meech. Everybody wants to be the first person to book them. That first number will be crazy. By the time you have 3, 4, 5 parties, that number may be able to come down. But you want to be the first person to book them.
might benefit you though.
It is more than that's
Yeah,
a
you gotta go big with that one,
You
Paul.
got you. You got you.
But
Yeah.
see, it probably will honestly be in Meech fashion. I think the times we in now, it could work in my favor because it'll be sponsored.
Yeah.
Normally he was sponsoring his own shit. Everything was free. It's on the house. So I feel like it would still be in Big Meech fashion. All the women free, guys got to cover whatever the fuck. You know, come how you coming. And I feel like when even niggas on the, I'm gonna just say lower scale compared to him in the city, when they do things like this, it's the same layout how he used to do it. Like all the women free, the open bar, either all night or for the first 3 hours, some shit like that. But they buy the bar out like. He, to me, I know he didn't invent this shit, but he made it popular. You feel me? The most, like the way he did it, like he literally went to jail for balling. Like that's it. You know what I mean? So I would still keep it in Meech's fashion, but within today's time, it's hella sponsorship. It's so many people that would want to get behind that just on the,
Just
you know
on
what
the,
I mean? Yeah.
just to have that.
publicity.
Yeah.
So I would go that route.
That's y'all out, boy. You imagine one of these every lunch table?
Yeah, he could do this. I think he'll love y'all. He'll love fly young niggas doing anything. Ain't asking for no handout, but he gonna.
You know what I mean? You ain't got that. We ain't got to worry about cutting them off. Man, listen. We ain't,
But I ain't gonna
we
lie.
ain't talking about nothing incriminating. You want to know whatever you willing to
You would need
disperse.
to
expound.
tripod because we gonna fall.
Oh yeah, full throttle, 90 minutes.
Like a nigga like him,
Yo, so you gotta put that on the drop.
I'm thinking I can't even really picture him on the regular platforms. One, they gonna be against like the only thing that could push him on there is because he got a TV show. You know what I mean? That's his angle to get in. But just being a street guy, the higher ups, and in my personal opinion, gonna be like, should we advertise that? Like that type of thing.
Yeah, but
It's
if
bigger than they don't grind.
whatever platform he get on,
He a 60
numbers
minute
going
type.
to
That's what I
go
was about to
dumb.
say.
He a 90 minute. He a 2 day jump.
That type of situation. When they
Yeah,
interviewed him.
same with him.
Yeah.
Now I got him potentially going on like a
Who Rayful Evans?
Breakfast Club.
Oh yeah, his television.
No, he ain't gonna go in there. But I got him on a, Vlad go at them type of niggas. Yeah. But Al Vlad would be
might
like
be
say
on-
cheese.
oh, no, he ain't gonna
You know
go
what I mean? But
Where
even
the
though he ain't
nigga?
big as him, but
You remember Is the Christ from DC?
Ears, yeah.
Is the Christ? Where is he at? He would.
You know, Ears did a
better.
vlog on the Alpo and all of that. Man, when he was on, he did
couple niggas.
Vlad.
he said Vlad and somebody.
ETC.
I was cracking out every time he said that shit.
ETC.
But yeah,
Yeah, fucking with Outpro the rap.
he home. And
I feel like old DC niggas and old Baltimore niggas talk the same in a sense. Like they got the thing. But I can see him. He like a 60 Minutes. Larry King type of nigga, like he gonna have to stay there to keep that. What's the word I'm looking for? Mystique, almost, like you ain't here. Like everybody else is here. He's on
I think it might not even an interview might not even just do. Like he may need a documentary, not even may. A documentary where it's like, you see how Lil Baby and them had theirs, and it was like
Amazon Prime,
yeah, Amazon Prime. Be honest with you, that's what they should be working on. Amazon Prime shit, they should be working on that.
That's really what it is. He making up his own interview shit. Like, and he pick who it'll be a nigga like Charlamagne or somebody, or even at this point, respectfully, Wallow. You feel me? Like, because Wallow gonna really dig in deep pause and be like, yo, you know, and I'm gonna say, and he can relate. You feel me?
I can't see him on no straight shot.
Yeah. Say what?
I can't see him on Shea Sharp.
I don't think he would even promote something.
No, I think he would go on Shea Sharp. I think he would do it.
It's a bigger platform. Yeah.
It's bigger.
He would because it would be so rare. You know what I mean?
And they would want that street cred. Like, you know, them niggas be wanting that.
It would go well because I don't think Shannon Sharp would really be able to grasp. He's gonna do his homework, and all the information is public, but I don't think it'd be a genuine conversation. Yeah. It's gonna be more like an interview than a conversation. But I can't picture. See, I say a person like Charlamagne because he know how to. I gotta credit that nigga. A lot of people don't like him, but he know how to do that shit. You know what I mean? That journalism shit. Like he's skilled at it. He might tap in from a different.
And he polished up some more. Like I think after the Master P shit, he polished up even more, saying dumb shit. Like, what's his name? Got a fat ass. Oh, bro, that's not what we want. I mean, since then I've seen him like.
He's just having more decorum.
Yeah, more decorum, and now you're not into a point to where you're trying to say shit for clickbait. Like you can't with that type of interview. Nah, like we don't need no cutoffs. We don't need no funny shit. We need Joe to really just be talking for 3-4 hours.
Yeah, it gotta really be like a interesting, intricate perspective.
And just to be fair, you know what I mean. You know, we'll say free Dirk too. You know what I'm saying? We'll say that. The reason I've heard it. Yeah, innocent proven guilty, and I don't ever want to see a black man in that position because when they label you again,
inshallah, bro.
That's another way to downgrade a person to say murder for hire and X, Y, and Z. Yeah. I can't intelligently speak on it, but I will say, you know what I mean, outside looking in, you know, when they put them tags on you like that, you know, and the blogs run with that narrative, it kind of puts you in a crazy space because it's like, you know, all right, you're gonna put me at this hierarchy, but you really taking away from the man and the character that I've been displaying to you from the forefront. Take the lyrics, take anything that's art form expression, but anytime somebody is doing something to unite the culture, whether it's the whole Push and Peace thing, the man just had a United Center sold out. He
tried to balance what he had going on.
The most influential YouTube
got the key to the city
beef of Chicago from the 63rd to the O Block. He actually brought a person, you know what I mean, FYBJ Maine to the United Center. You feel me? Bring him out, and that was one of the biggest beefs in the South Side of Chicago from 2012 to currently. You know what I'm saying? They both on both sides lost two of their prominent figures there. So for a person to sit there and try to unite and try to move forward, you know, they gave him the keys to the cities and things of that nature. It's like, you know there's something prior to this whatever they call it, this whole murder for hire thing. So the people, the same way they could give it to you, you saying that they stripped it back.
Yeah, I could say
this man haven't been found guilty yet. That's the thing. A lot of people that before you get a verdict, you just, oh my God, you stripping them, you demeaning, you defaming the character, and it's like, do you even know? You don't know.
Yeah.
Yo, say that's what feds do. Like as soon as they book, especially a high profile like that, right, wrong, and indifferent, the first thing they gonna do is leak information to media
to get people
you don't
talking.
Know what the hell is real?
Yeah.
Persuade opinion.
Yeah, you don't know what the hell is real, but you know what I mean, like I said, blessings to everybody that's involved.
I don't mean to take up no time on this, but can I just say that he did get a letter from the Fed saying that he was being investigated. During around the time he changed his life. That's when it started happening, where he was like, yo, shit. Like, you know what I mean? He took a shahada, he was doing a lot of things different, trying to balance it out. I ain't saying that he did it.
But I will also say, you know, to each his own in that manner, because, you know, granted, when it comes from that street-oriented aspect of it, you know what you signed up for. And, you know, and I will, the whole thing about he had a person, you know, informant, you know, corroborate CS1. I always tell people, man, the lifestyle that you sign up for, you know, you gotta be aware of your peers. You need to know who around you, who you know that will cooperate, because a lot of people don't like to confront and come with the notion of everybody that's with you want the lifestyle, but they don't want the responsibility that come with it. You feel me? People want to be around for the glitz and glam with the bottle popping. You know what I mean? They around for all the highlights of it. But when you sit in that chair, you get grabbed for homicide and you get grabbed for that. There's nobody in there but you. And if you don't have that caliber of a man in you, and you have them doubts, because you can see it. You feel me? You know, it's a group. In every city and every neighborhood where you know whether it's 5 or more people that's a part of a group, whether it be rap group, whether it be neighborhood, it's a lot of people in that situation that you know. Yeah, even when we was a kid, he was on some sucker shit.
Right.
Like you see the character traits, you see the characteristics. Yeah. So it don't take for when you're in that situation that
I don't think Cuz seen that coming. He gave him everything. 50,000. He gave him 50,000. Bought him a house, car, everything.
I'm not saying that person.
If it's true, well, I seen the video with the 50,000.
Listen, I'm not
seen
saying
the video.
I'm not saying that person is the one who cooperated, because that's a lot of.
Oh yeah.
And somebody cooperated because the paperwork say CS1. So whoever CS1 had to be heavily involved and be around him.
And he wore a wire.
To the point to say, listen,
it's crazy.
You are naive to a fault. A lot of people don't want to put past judgment, want to be like, yo, I know he would tell, because of the entitlement that you got for him, and maybe y'all did some shit, you know what I mean? Because if he a day one, y'all got some shit unspoken, you know what I mean, truths and shit. But the fact that you're gonna be so naive to not think that when you reach a plateau in your situation where that person don't have the same type of success you got, the jealousy and envy shit we talk about. You know what I mean? It's hidden areas.
At what point do we say, especially if you're in that scenario, at what point do we say, yo, Marcus Garvey, everybody can't go? At what point do you say, yo, listen, niggas is on that. Y'all ain't gonna like me, bro. Yo, fake, yo, we in the hand.
When he got dirt on you, it's hard to let him go.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you almost in a lose-lose situation. Like, with the respect and the understanding I got for guys that was in gangs when I was in school in California and shit like that, the politics that's in that, it's like, yo, you in it. It's not like, yo, it's like even when people say, yo, I would go up, if I was outside, I was hustling, and you, like we saw it on Power. If for anybody that has never been outside, if you see you knee deep in that shit, it ain't no, yo, I'm just gonna get my 1-2 million, I'm out of here. Fuck out of here. Bro, you bringing making that. What? Yeah. You bringing 50 keys in a week. It ain't no just, yo, I'm chilling. So then you get to a point where you in a rock and a hard place to where, yo, you can't stop. So now, for everybody that's saying like, yo, he tripping, he should have been stopped hanging with him. He should Kenny? Could he? Did you have enough money to be
in his situation? In their situation, he could.
Oh, we sure though.
That green piece of paper is a very intricate part in rising and your downfall. You had that from family, you had that from friends, you feel me? And you gotta understand, people will do anything for that piece of paper, bro. Your character is undoubtedly questioned. You feel me? So all right, everybody look at it. You know, Drake is the hierarchy of it. He got this, he got that. But a lot of people don't understand. Sometimes people, the Jay-Z shit. When he had the interview, when he said that, you know, you got family relatives that see you at the family function, they'd be like, look, man, I got this idea. I just need A, B, C, and D. No, you know what I'm saying?
When you in the hood and you seeing those type of scenarios, like we see it through movies, we see it through shit, even people that we may even know.
I'm about to say, yeah, because
yo, you gotta bring niggas talking about you gotta bring guns back to the hood. You gotta do all of that shit. To where at what point does it like, all right, this is enough, bro?
Well, they say he tried to run in Italy. They got extradition over there. I don't think he knew that.
What he was talking
yeah,
about.
he on extradition.
Sometimes you get from the people that you're around.
You always, but that's the thing, like, so I say he could have, right? And I'm gonna tell you a turning point where it could have happened, where even if nobody else in that room knew, when Wallo was trying to tell him his experience with his brother, like, yo, I had to forgive. Wallo a prime example of that. You gotta make a decision and a choice to be like, yo, listen, I already been through that. I understand that. Fuck how y'all. Actually, even closer to him, Chief Keef.
Yeah.
He did what he was supposed to do. Grabbed a couple niggas that he fucked with the most. Went to LA, damn near disappeared for a minute, but got right or whatever. And all his niggas that he took with him is good. Everybody else ain't no still holding on. They from the same hood.
Yeah.
I think they from the same hood or whatever.
Chief Keef from Old Block, Dirk from Land Round.
No, that's the other way. I think it's the other way.
No.
Chief Keef from Land Round.
No. Dirk was from Land
Fuck
Round.
him. I'm from Baltimore.
We from Baltimore. We in First Chicago.
I'm just saying. Well, yeah. I'm just saying. Either way, right next to each other. You know what I mean? And then it unfortunately it'll take for some shit to happen like that. Like damn. And the whole time, really, Chief Keef could have been telling him like, yo, listen, you need to let that shit, like, get up off that shit, bro. Like, whatever.
See, the thing is, the most intricate part in that interview when Wallo told him, he said, man, and to piggyback off what you said, he said, I forgave my brother's killer. He said, if I wouldn't have let that hurt go, I wouldn't have been able to grow.
Right,
I wouldn't be able to glow. You feel me? I wouldn't be able to, be in here giving y'all this game. He said that, and a lot of people, and you could tell the humility that he brought there, and it was so transparent because you fresh off losing your brother, and you know that he and Dirk, and if you go back and watch it, he didn't want to be demasculated by that sentence, so that's why he was like, man, he had to do it. He said, yo, he shed my fucking real tears in here for that. That shit touched him in a way where nobody in that room, all 30 other niggas ain't experienced what you just experienced. They may have had losses, but your shit was so fresh that this man is telling you, I forgave my brother's killer. You can too if you want to amass and get to where you need to be. That's growth. You feel me? But the thing about it, he said, and what he piggybacked and say, and I know some of y'all nuts, y'all don't want to hear that, but I love y'all, and I'm telling y'all, I'm trying to get y'all in the game. You know what I'm saying? You need to be, make better decisions. You feel me?
That's why I said, they want you to apply pressure, but you won't. Maturity is when you can violate, but you don't. Like that's where the tears really came from. Like I really could press this button.
That's really
But I was like, that's man shit. It's like, this is never going to stop. Somebody gotta say, because it's never mutual. Just like when we talk about relationships. So how did y'all break up? Oh, it was mutual? Nah, somebody initiated. You just agreed. It's never mutual. So you gotta get to a point to where, and I know it's hard, where it's like, this shit is never going to stop. Like it's above me now, and I'm above that.
Because it comes with contentment and accountability. You know what I mean? So, and it all circles back to men. You feel me? You know what you signed up for, and as a man, you feel me? You know what you work so hard to acquire and obtain, and you're a man with added responsibilities, which means you got to care for somebody. You got kids. It's different. You got to sometimes separate, man. All right, okay, we've been locked in, but nobody is going to be here to take, food out my kid's mouth. And sometimes we get so caught up in the entitlement. I love my brothers, these my day ones. They can be your worst downfall, bro, because everybody is in it for something. When that money went out, when Dirk, Dirk had two different, wavelengths.
Right.
When he first came out, he was decent. This ain't what you want. Had him fall through. You ain't hear about it. So now when he reached that success, the Drake record, everything shot him up. Now, the entourage came full circle. Everybody, big OTF changed, but it's everybody putting in, to the vision that you got, because you the breadwinner. None of that shit should even meet your doorstep.
Man, listen,
I don't give a fuck what
Dirk was smacking shit, man. They all was. King Von, all of them. Allegedly.
You know what I'm saying?
They was smacking shit.
Some niggas be tied to that, though, like, because he knew the caliber of, they say King Von was a real gangster for where that counts and where that matters. And I think just they've been through so much shit together. Some shit just fuck with you that much. Like, nah, I gotta, you know what I mean? Even though
he did too much for that nigga. If allegedly,
Hold on.
he did too much.
Who did too much for who?
Dirk did. I feel like Dirk did too much for the one guy they saying that's the guy. I'm not buying no grown man no motherfucking house. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just. Excuse me. I'm not doing that. We gonna get money together. I'm gonna get you enough money you can get your own house.
No, you gotta look at like the Biggie situation. You see what happened in the Biggie situation, where his man took, not even just the wolves. His man took the charge on the gun. Like, yo, you gonna be great. You gonna be big. I'm gonna go ahead and sit down for this. So let's say that sentence that he took was for him.
I feel like he pacified nigga to a nigga where he felt like, yo, if this the case allegedly, Pat, if this is the case allegedly, if this nigga get on that stand after all, I feel like you did too much. Sometimes you can't give the person the world and expect the best
So let's
from
break
it.
down what he did though.
So-
You said
Should've-
50 in cash.
50 in cash,
A car.
a building,
car.
building,
A
apartment
building,
building.
That's gonna get you. That's gonna get,
Get you money, a
and
car,
Yo, that.
and I took care of you the whole run, the whole 12 you was in jail.
He might have rocked a lot
That's
of
what I'm
niggas.
saying. And he
Yeah.
might have that 12 he did might have been because of him.
You're missing the part where take OTF out of the side. Jan was already a solidified person from another hood. They met through a mutual party.
He beat him from another
Listen,
side of
he
town.
did- Yeah, but he's solidified in his neighborhood.
Yeah.
I'm saying allegedly, if he
Allegedly.
allegedly he solidified as a man of stature. So you know, what I mean, you got to understand when you got a mutual party that's gonna bring you together. Look at the whole the Durban came on to. You got two, you got an alpha male, you got a person of substance, right? And I say King Von is an alpha male because of his environment and where he come from. But you got two different jurisdictions. They both come in, you know what I'm saying, Dirt make his situation better, allow him to become an artist, you know what I mean, putting him in a position, you feel me, to, do right for his family. But still, he got to show a little bit of naiveness in the public eye to not knowing what Shorty got going on still in his environment. Because what's the first thing we do sometimes when we get to that stature? We going back to the hood. What I do? Put 100,000 on the block. I got to make my guys around. Everybody getting a piece of this because I know that you guys is out here eating cup of noodles with me, and I want y'all to feel, just as important as it was. So sometimes, again, it goes back to entitlement. But when do it get to the point where you know what's going on and say, everybody got rhythm right now. I'm doing what I'm doing.
You get to the point where you accept whatever comes with making your own decision.
Mm-hmm.
So once you be like, yo, listen, and you can sleep at night knowing you did your part. Some niggas feel like you gotta keep doing your part for forever. And get to a point where you're gonna have to reckon. You might not even get it now because you never been through it. But I'm the nigga who gotta keep getting the short end of the stick. So it's like, yo, listen, I've done all I can. It's like a motherfucker saying Jay-Z don't go to Marcy no more and do giveaways and turkey drive, all that kind of. It's whatever he was doing. The nigga done it since he been out. You feel me? But it's like, no, he don't fuck with the hood no more. It's like, nigga, you ain't even supposed to. He ain't even supposed to be around that bitch. You will look at him yourself. What the fuck is you doing around here? You know what I mean? Like a man of that caliber in this scenario, like, you know what I mean? Some shit don't make. So once you can live with your decision of moving on from there, that's when you accept it. And then once you remove yourself from that and you step up the next level, it might be a few more. It might be 3 of us now versus 40 of us then, you know what I mean? But these 3 are substantial people, and we could value from each other, you know what I mean? Right. You might got real estate, I might got some other shit going on, you know what I mean? So it's like we can make sense of why the fuck we still present, you know what I mean? Like we do our own. This is we all might be from that same hood, but us 3, you took us with you
on the same page.
You know what I mean? Like I could see y'all out of everybody. It was like, yo, listen. If I ain't taking nobody, if I'm taking anybody, I'm taking y'all. The rest of the niggas, I could clearly see they gonna bring me back to where the fuck I'm at. And then once that happens, what's gonna happen? You a dumbass nigga for doing, you know what I mean? So
it's like the dice game. It's hard to leave that dice game. Sometimes you just got to get up and take the money and go.
Yeah, that's
you
smart.
can't. If you smart.
But also when niggas who real dice shooters know. When you get up, give a nigga a chance to get his little bit back, and you slide.
I return the back pocket.
It's a difference in just. Yo, come on, like, no, I can't want none of that money back. That's how a lot of niggas ain't get to lead the dice games, you feel me? So understanding.
What you mean? No, I just lost 15.
Yeah, the politics of it, like.
I can't get the back for the 50, that's crazy.
Nah, it's tough to stack.
Tough that. Yeah, I got this 5, and I'm really only trying to give you 250 back. Blah, 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 blah. Man, I got shit, boom.
And 50 Cent had a crazy analogy too when he said that he called them guys into the office. And, he looked under the table. Nobody had G and the sneakers on. Yeah. And he's like, yo, you know what I mean? Y'all got mad because I took this away from y'all. You feel me? Saying, like, damn, man, y'all got Gucci and Lawyer and all that. Reebok gave me down there, 80 mil?
Yeah, 250 for people.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have to do that. A lot of people, again, it goes back to the entitlement. You think you deserve... It's just like if I hit the lottery the day of tomorrow, right? Philly, and me and Philly rocking. We coming back. I just hit the Powerball ticket. Philly like, hell no. He was with me when I broke the news. His whole ride, he could be thinking, I'm
going to ask you. My nigga, you going to look out. Yo, I ain't asking for all of it.
Now, say
hold me down.
Say the Powerball ticket is 50 million.
Yeah.
I don't expect you to give me $1 million, bro.
No.
You say you
Say
don't.
give
I
him-
don't expect that.
Say I give him 5,000.
Yeah.
I don't expect nothing, but if you
No.
bless me, thank you.
Listen,
That's the way it should be.
If you bless me,
the
thank you.
entitlement of it.
Yeah.
Shorty, you know, yo gave me 5,000. Yo, he got.
But
He
on
got
your
50.
but on your side, do you feel like just because he was with you, you should give him something?
No, but it's just me knowing that. Damn, man. Why not?
We
give
both-
He giving me hush
yeah,
money.
You know what I'm saying? From my end, it's like I know
Why
you
not?
both-
Why not?
Really
Because
help
really, because with that it's different because now I gotta play chess. I gotta protect you from you as well. So now I gotta give you enough because I'm already not gonna be quiet. I'm already gonna be quiet with my money. But since you know, I gotta give you enough money for you to be good, but in the same time not make it hot for all of you. Now you in the club, shorty beating his power. You see what I'm saying?
And you can't. And you gotta be mindful when you tell you got it, because if they gonna go home and their mother feel entitled to get more than.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's like,
well, I used to give him gas money. I really should be getting the. That's the time to wrap it up on that point because a lot of this shit is crazy. That's
Crazy.
a great point.
I
So
get it.
when you in those type of situations, you get to how much is enough. That's why I brought up how much he gave yo when you said it was too much. I'm giving you 50. I'm giving you, if this is true, I'm giving you 50 cash. So that's liquid cash. You can touch that. I'm giving you a car. Then I'm giving you a building that's going to create more money. So it's basically like, yo, I just gave you a couple bricks to make it happen. At
And
what
then-
point do I say, yo, that's enough? Like,
When he called and said, I just got locked up for a gun, can you help me get a lawyer? Because that's what it's about,
That's the only-
allegedly.
That's my only thing. This is where I side with you as far as giving them too much. Who you give to who you give to determines what you give.
Yeah.
In my opinion. So I feel like if you're not a building type of, I'm just saying like you don't know shit about real estate, but you know to collect the money.
It's true.
And your leverage might be because you're a feared man, they gonna pay you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you might fuck it up on your own because you know it's coming because you feared.
Yeah.
You feel me? Versus like I wouldn't give. It's a nigga I would give a opportunity to, and it's a nigga I would just keep giving bread to just because I know he can't.
And
You know
then
what I
you'll
mean?
become an enabler too. So
Yeah.
when them
Yeah, but
yes is turning the nose, they looking at you like you the problem. No, yo, I gave you this money.
Yeah.
You ain't
So
excelling.
that's
that.
what I feel like in that situation. This is where you got option A, you got option B. Red or blue pill, my nigga. I can give you $1 million cash right now. That's yours.
Get you
You
out.
understand? That's it. Or I can give you 500,000 or $250,000.
Create some residual income.
And then I'm gonna give you that's the cash. I'm giving you the cash because I know you wanna. Because you looking at me like, yeah, big bust.
Ballin'.
You think our money, we don't make the same type of money. But I'm giving you the $250,000 in cash and still buy you the car. So now you got the cash and the big whip out the way. You don't gotta bust none of that money down to buy that shit. Then I'm giving you, now I'm giving you a bar or a building, whatever it is that's easy for you to actually move. So it's like, yo, which pill are you taking? Whatever I give you, blue or red pill, that's it, my nigga. Like it's not.
Just bigger than know.
That's it. But
you telling them that based on who he is.
Yeah, you
know what
have
I
to.
mean?
That's a
it's
good
certain
point.
niggas that you understand, like, yo,
Yeah.
I can do that. I know you do this shit already on your own. Yeah, you just having a tough time getting over the hump.
right.
Here's this for you. Just give me 20% out of your 100. Boom.
Right.
We cool. Yo, listen. This is all I got for you, bro.
Yeah.
Without you even knowing what the fuck he got going on,
Right.
it's going to him. It's gonna look the same,
Right.
because of how he spent it. It's gonna be like, yo, listen, all right, I know how to handle this shit. We all eating, we all good. You know what I mean? He gonna
Yeah.
run out first. Unfortunately, that's gonna be the bad fruit for real. You know what I mean? Because eventually, he gonna start looking over like, well, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And we gotta tell you as our homie, like, yo, you fucked the money up.
Yeah.
Nigga. We told you what it was. You know what I mean? Like, and some niggas prefer to be spoon fed that
Spoon-fed.
way. So that's a nigga you keep as like, no disrespect, but not bad. I don't call a nigga bag boy, but just something that you can keep your eye on him and you
Give
can
him a
look out
job.
for him. Yeah, give him a
Yeah,
job.
give him a
Yeah,
job.
it's
He's
a
still
job.
equal.
It's a-
Outside of the crew, he's still equal. Don't disrespect this guy. He's still
Yeah,
part
yeah,
of us.
exactly, yeah.
But just like T.I. said, and I'll give y'all the last word on this. But what T.I. said, I remember him talking a couple years ago, where Charlamagne asked him about friends in your group where you looking out for them. He was like, well, listen, you can accept this wage that I'm giving you, or you can continue to be my friend for free.
Yeah.
So it's like,
shit.
so you want to take this 100,000 or whatever I'm giving you a year for whatever you doing, water running, whatever it is, or if that's not enough for you, well, you can always be my friend for free, my nigga. You still getting all the parties, you still come to the house. You can just, it is what it is. So I mean, y'all can end it on it. You got a last word.
Before we get out of here, what we didn't do in the beginning, because y'all just so,
we coming right back. We holding Philly hostage.
Say look, episode 10, what they say, episode 10, back at it again.
Back at it again.
Episode down, love, water, wine.
Love, water, wine.
Fucking wine this time.
We be
Yeah, y'all ain't hot.
That's right, no bullshit.
What's up, baby? It's Larry Love in the flesh, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share on YouTube. Also follow us on Instagram, man. We here.
Guidelines, man.
Hey, this
Everybody got that mask on,
episode 10, man. Love to
Episode 10,
moved over again.
That's cool, Pat.
Cashing out better than crashing out, man.
For sure.
Yo, to bring it all the way home,
Speaking of crashing out,
when do you know to call it quits, man? And we talking about the street side.
You can even do that when they call it quits in a relationship.
That's what we talking about. So what we talking about like off camera.
So like your statement when you said that it has to be, I don't know if you said reason. What did you say? Like it's not an amicable thing. One of the persons have to initiate it.
Oh yeah, it's never
You feel
mutual.
me?
It's never the relationship. If the relationship ends, it's never mutual. So when people say, "Oh, well," you'll hear women say that a lot because they don't want to admit that. All right, he broke up with me, or whatever the case may be. Oh, it was mutual. It's never mutual. It's never mutual. Somebody initiates it, and then the next person agrees, or they agree to disagree, but then they part ways. But it's not the 1, 2, 3 jinx.
Yeah.
You don't say it at the same time. Well, I think we should part ways. So in a relationship, as a man, when do you say, "Well, listen, you at this point you being a liability"? Like I gotta call it quits.
I think when you I think most people they call it quits when they exhaust the possibility of the love and the appreciation of the relationship. Because how many chances do you give a person? Women they harbor a lot sometimes as well as us, and what they do is they'll check out mentally before anything else. When they feel as though it's the end all be all of I can't do no more. With us, it has to really get to a breaking point where we're not comfortable no more in a situation. We're not able to be vulnerable without them passing judgment on it and not really hearing us. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes when you're in a relationship, the women sometimes listen to rebut and not listen to comprehend, and vice versa. You got some guys that don't like to take selective criticism from their women. You feel me? She's not attacking your character, but sometimes I always say, when it comes to women and black women in general, right? Those choice words they use is gut piercing. You feel me? And sometimes you need to hear that. You feel me? But it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Delivery is key. And in a relationship, because yelling at me and talking at me, I'm going to look at you crazy. You know what I'm saying? Effectively communicate with me and say, hey, we exhausted all the possibilities. We done went to, for those who are married, we done went to therapy, we done went to counseling, we done tried to be amicable about it, but I can't do it no more.
the unfortunate part is some people gotta be some other people's first. So it's like what we may expect from people, or let's just say either or, what I'm just gonna say because we guys, what we may expect from women, it might have to be I always say you don't know something a problem until it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How you handle it after that is where it counts. So that's where it becomes exhausting. You know what I mean? So it's like a fair warning. I'm telling you, listen, I have an issue with how this went. Here's the way it could have went, or this is what you could have done, or I may have fucked up in the process from not making sure you understood how I felt or what I meant. And if it continues to happen, then that's when it becomes exhausting. But sometimes, I think we run out of patience as a whole and within our generation as far as what we supposed to fight for or compromise for or be a bit lenient towards, you know what I mean? So I think that, but I only learned that in my past experiences. So it's like, damn, all right, looking back, like shit, we probably could have worked that out, you know what I mean? But some shit be like, you should know this. Like, it should be common knowledge to know this, and I think a lot of us think that way. And then it happens like, damn, you know what? Or it happens with you in a bad way, and then you see they move on in their life, and they handle it better. So we gotta, like when people say, you make somebody better for someone else. So it's like that sometimes.
Somebody asked, so I saw that, I thought about it, it was on Twitter. A young lady said, why don't men leave when they're unhappy? Then I replied with, because love equals responsibility to men, and when you have responsibilities, just being unhappy is not a good reason to leave.
I like that because some women, and I say some, I'm not attacking the women, it's easy for them to go sometimes. You feel me? They don't, especially if they don't have nothing but no kids body.
Yeah, tell them, Larry. I'm about to say, why they leaving, Larry?
So I think it's easier. Well, to both of your point, I think it's easier for women to leave because I think men fall in love with women fall in love with love itself. So they already have an idea of what love is, what it looks like, what it's supposed to be.
The standard they want,
You just as a man supposed to fit into what they see for themselves. So us, it's like when they fall in love, it's butterflies and happiness. When we fall in love, it's like fuck.
Nah, sit down.
You know what I mean?
For real.
Yeah, I got.
When men love for real.
The piggyback on that. I ain't know what was going to say. Y'all ain't
Pepsi.
I was trying to hold it. You kept saying it's like a billow of smoke coming from. But I say that, and that was a good point. You know what I mean? You know what BJ mean. And I noticed, you know what I mean, women, because you have a lot of women that's speaking for men and they not men. We are so very simple, bro. When we love hard in a sense, and sometimes you can see it in those crimes of passions, which is very unfortunate. People that can't, walk away because when you're with a woman and she's your home, she's your safe space, you're able to be vulnerable. You're able to, you know what I'm saying, just let a load off. You know what I mean? That person is feeding, into you. And you can be transparent, you can effectively communicate, you can come home and not be labeled as he's soft, because we got to be masculine all day, period, bro. You feel me? And when you coming home, you want to be able to just have that safe space. The same with them, because I always say women love measurably. You feel me? Of how you fit in their life. You feel me? What they always say, any podcast you've been on, what they always say, I need a man to lead. I need a man to do this. I need a man to do that.
On their phone.
Right. And my thing is, some of them didn't even have them examples in their life to show you what a real leader is. I always tell them, your father cannot love you in the way that I love you. He loves you in a way of what he helped co-create. That he gives you the blueprint of what you, if he's an active father, he gives you the blueprint of what you would want to see in a man. But he can't love you in a way that I can love you unconditionally from the aspect that we come into. Because I'm here to date you, to court you, to make you an honest woman, right? So my thing is, if I don't check none of them things off the board, but you gave effort, right? And a lot of people don't understand that effort in relationships. Once I gave you that and it's not working and we not able to be amicable about it, then we can just go out separate ways. But some people, some women, they just like, I can't do it, it's not enough. Or maybe that guy has lost employment. Maybe he had some issues, or maybe he got locked up. He was providing a lifestyle for you before, the law came. He come back home, he not in the same shoes that he was once in. Now you gotta do everything by yourself. Oh man, I wish I would have seen this movie called on TV. I watched this was Murder Pain in them.
It was like a short dude and this girl.
Yeah. Hold on.
He was trying to be a director or something.
No, I got it. It's called An Offer You Can't Refuse.
Oh, it wasn't that.
So, mind you, just come out. But just a segue, y'all, for those who didn't see it. The guy was doing his thing. She was loyal for 5 years, right? While he was in jail. He come home, he wasn't in the shoes that he wasn't with. She came across a guy that was interested, right? That could afford to, fund everything. So, it came to the point where, all right, I'm paying all these bills. Like, she kind of like linked on him, and she said a key word in there. She was like, I'm paying all the bills, X, Y, and Z, like you my bitch. You feel me? Sometimes when certain women carry that lifestyle on you, when you're not the man in their life to hold it down, you can be viewed like that. And they can make them so overwhelmed where it's like, I'm doing all by myself. I I don't need you because at the end of this, you like a wet towel.
That's what turn a nigga. That's what turn a nigga up though.
That's the thing.
All you got here is something. I didn't cut you off. All you got here is something gut wrenching, and you gonna be like. I think that's with any scenario in life, whether you become a gangster, you become a fucked up person or the most successful person in the world. Something happened to you when you was younger or midlife to where you was like, this can never happen to me again, and they give you that. It can never happen, or I can never hear it again.
So a small synonymous to that would be you could get out. You know, when you like if you ever move with a woman or something, just say hypothetically say you sharing a space with a woman, and that woman say you can leave. She excluding the fact that I just carried this shit on my back for you. You know what I'm saying? Like we did X, Y, and Z, but now you talking about I could go. So now are you not my partner no more? Like what? Like so it's very rare when you go through breakups. Sometimes it normally don't be the guy. Sometimes you get the fuck out of my life.
Pressure is not made for made for hips. It's made for shoulders. So now when you get women who are in those type of positions, pressure is made for shoulders, not for hips. So when you have women who are in those type of positions, that's why it's far in between. They'll lie to you and say, "Well, I can hold my weight, blah blah blah." Yeah, that shit has an expiration date. We do that shit from the door. When we come in, we doing that shit. You never heard a man say, "I'm an independent man."
No.
You ain't never hear that. You never want to hear that because that's our responsibility to do that.
But they leave with this top tier shit. I want to need a top 10, like you know.
That shit sound.
That's shit on here.
And that's
just
why
like when you saying you want a leader. Okay, you want a leader, but are you a follower? You saying you can lead. You say you want a leader, and even that might be something that's frustrating to you when you say, "Well, I ain't a follower," but you saying you want a leader. You want a man to be better than you in every way. So that man, by default, it has authority over you.
So do you think men get true reciprocity in relationships?
They better if you're in a relationship than what you're in that relationship for. Because one thing you're not gonna say to me, I don't like the term partner. I'm a heterosexual man. I don't know where that shit came from. You're not my partner. You're not my partner. We're on a team. We're teammates.
Help me.
I'm the captain.
I got
You're the co-captain.
You got me. I got us.
I'm not your partner. I'm not your partner. I don't know where that shit came from.
That's
I'm not
what you
just-
point to, like. It comes from that right
I
there.
don't know what
Well,
that
I can understand, partner. It doesn't have to be an equal role.
Exactly,
But
that's
it's-
what
it's a
teammate is to me.
partnership,
It's a partnership, but you would never like the term minority partner because I gotta protect you with my life. Nothing you doing is more valuable than me protecting you with my life. I just don't even like the term partner because of what. Just like how we talk about support. Support is everything you do for free. I don't like the term partner. You're my teammate. Whatever needs to be done is going to get done. That's what that means. It's not equal. It's not 50-50. It's whatever needs to get done is getting done. You ain't my fucking partner.
So you want to know what's crazy? Even if you watch, you know what I mean, your grandfather, anybody you had the privilege of watching, you know what I'm saying? And the anything good? The pig.
I know you ain't talking. We let you pass 20 minutes ago. I let you pass.
No,
Don't do that. Give us some grace.
No, I'm the one that's going through it.
over here like you made a Popeye biscuit.
Look, I'm the one going through it, but I'm hearing everything. Like my senses are heightened. So he just scooted over 17 feet. You feel me?
You feel
now?
He feel away. He trying to get some get back left. He trying to get some get back.
But the piggyback what you said, you know, it's a full-time job with us leading, right? Whether we got to stand on the right side of the street to protect them from a car coming, we got it's a daily duty to open doors, open car doors. You know all of that.
Yeah, because go back to your point, but you know what made me realize that shit? Like, y'all be walking with a girl, like y'all have to walk a distance. Yeah. But each time you cross the street, you got to make sure you
zigzag. Yeah. That's a relay.
Open the door. Open the car door.
What
You
is
like,
you
hey.
doing?
Oh, you know what the petty is? Well, when both of y'all get to the door at the same time. And you
You
gotta reach around her to open it, but your arm extended, she gotta
To
go.
this day, she's doing like, yo, you know you on the left side of it. What we doing? Why
and
we
the thing
walking
about
in
it,
this zigzag?
you can see the ones who haven't been in
They
that
turn
type
their brain off.
That's how you know they say. That's how you know they coming
So
on.
when I say that the duty that we have, being an active man, being a real man, when you that leader or provider, and then you say those that follow, you feel me? It's a non-stop duty to have us, you know what I mean, be the ultimate person in your life, to lead, to protect, to provide, to create a safe space. But I always say, if somebody break into our house, right? You feel me? And you who normally gotta go check and see when I
Ain't no normally.
Ain't no notes. You
All right,
going. That's automatic.
No, all right. All of us said that's anonymously, right? If she licensed to carry, right? You feel me? You think she went out of stuff first?
No, she not.
All right,
Unless she.
Unless she by herself.
bro.
Unless she's hard-headed. Now you putting us all in jeopardy. Because you being hard-headed.
You feel me?
That's
One
what-
of us
that's
gotta
what
stay for
I
the
mean with
kids.
That's what I mean. That's a partner. A mindset, that's a partner right there. Shit, I'm going upstairs with you. If you don't get the fuck back in here.
I was ready to allude to that. You feel me?
A teammate is, oh, you go ahead, yo, listen, I know you going downstairs on the back end. I'm gonna go look outside, see what's going on. I'm gonna make sure the kids are straight. I'm gonna load this shit up while you going downstairs. I'm gonna call 911. That's a teammate. A partner thinking that we about to Mike Lowry, and we not doing that. Come on, what are we doing? No, we're not doing that.
Even on a lesser note, right? Most guys, often guys, you know what I mean, they're though.
That's just so funny, yo.
Fill your tank up, right? Say your women got a crazy commute from here to Lutherville.
Right.
Say as a man, Sunday and Wednesday, you fill the gas tank up, right? You doing that. Say again, you afford the nails, hair, lashes, European wax, all that. You give it a stipend for that, right?
Yeah.
What we got in return?
Same thing.
I wanted to hear silence from that because you know why we not getting that, because we ain't getting that thing. The stipend for the haircut, right?
Yeah.
Valentine's Day come around, what we getting?
Silence.
Micro tools.
Shit, fuck yeah. These was-
But hold on,
yeah,
I said that to know
understand.
because when I speak of reciprocity, right? Sometimes we get things in the most low.
nigga that got everything.
We get things on a lesser note, right? And we fulfill this duty 24/7 for active men, because every male not a man, every female not a woman. I say that right, you know.
Yeah.
So my thing is, when it comes to that, it's like I'm not being viewed or valued the same way that I view and value you.
Yeah.
And they are aware of that, but sometimes for some reason they always got something to say when we bring out something like that. Yo, you notice that I wear a certain deodorant. I wear a certain brand of tank top, t-shirt, whatever it may be. You could be casually in Walmart, maybe be with your homegirls. A thoughtful woman to sit up there and say, you know what? I know he had that twin pack, but I seen one left down there. Let me go ahead and grab A, B, C, and D. Because with us, we more thoughtful. They think we don't listen, but we could be casually in Tyson's corner with a mall somewhere. Oh, damn, I like that such and such. All right, I already know my wife's size. I already know my girl's size. Let me go to get that on the
Fuck
back
that.
end.
I want Louis Vuitton like you want.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, look at how the reciprocity, everything is arrow.
But they not taught to.
Yeah,
That's
Even
what makes
us.
it hard.
but
That's
look at
what
them
makes it
examples
hard
in their
for
life,
them.
though. That's what I'm saying.
That's what makes it hard for them, especially when you're dealing with a certain caliber of guy.
Mm-hmm.
We are all gonna have. If your lady walked up to you right now, my wife walked up to me right now, your wife walked up to you right now and say, "What you want for your birthday? What you want for Christmas?"
Nah.
Yeah, I'm good, man. I ain't even
Yeah.
really.
Cause
I
you thinking
know-
when I can sacrifice for that, nah, bro, I'm
exactly.
good.
And I'm
They
thinking
looking
of
forward to
everything.
you to say,
Cause
not
we
y'all,
ain't
looking forward
tripping.
them to say it.
And I'm thinking of everything that I
Hold up, Larry. What you say?
They, I'm not saying y'all was, but in particular, a lot of times women might be looking for that answer. Like, I'm good. Like,
Yeah.
that way it's like,
In
even
general.
if I could even not get you nothing from you saying I'm good, or he said
Right.
he ain't want nothing, or I can get something that ain't gonna hurt me and be like, I'm gonna get you at least something. I know you like Nike.
That's what goes in the point right there. Though.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, we're all gonna say, I'm good. Because
Yeah.
you thinking of everything that you want, you're gonna get for yourself.
Your wife gonna say she good too,
But
though.
in,
You
the
think it
same,
too?
but in the same breath,
Yeah.
you've been talking about shit that you want around the
Attention to
house
detail.
unknowingly. You're like, dang, I want this motherfucker. Yo, this is a can't. You might just be on it just like they are, but they thinking all, they saying it out loud for us to hear. We thinking about it like, man, this motherfucker can't crazy.
I can get this for the crib.
If this wifey gonna be like, let me go and grab that for him.
That's the
But that's things that you could have got for yourself.
wifey.
Yeah, wifey. That's
wifey
It's
thinks
wifey,
that
then it's
way.
everybody else.
But see,
There's
my
only two.
things is going in, right? You know what I mean? Again,
Ain't nothing like
say,
wifey, yo.
Being
Nothing like
in a relationship, it's like it's second nature to us when we doing something good for the person that we with, because we ain't thinking her birthday coming up. I guess it's just automatically in our mind. Yo, find a reservation, find a nice spot, nice ambiance. Because just as well as I'm supporting and letting her have a good time for her birthday, I'm enjoying the scenery too.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying her happiness and what I was able to produce to make this night turn into what it's supposed to be.
Right.
But my thing is, again, in service, when it comes around to us, it's like the reason that we're saying we good and we okay, because we know, baby, we ain't really gotta kick that shit out, because
Right.
First and the 12th coming around in the middle.
coming around.
You feel me? I know you might want to do a grand guessing on granted. If it's going somewhere out the country, that's it.
Right.
But when there's no meaningful shit, they ain't gotta get the reservation. They go in a couple.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to whip up your first joint. I'll go get some
thinking about our
what
responsibility.
they call
in it.
porterhouses.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'll go get it. Well,
We
they
thinking
did
about our
say close the
responsibility.
blind.
I know we fucked. I ain't cut y'all. I know we fucked up because I just did like a little. I guess you call it a conversation party. I'm gonna just say shout out to Cups and Conversation, but he asked a specific question. He said he asked this for the ladies. He said, "Ladies, if your man goes broke while he's with you, do you consider him a man?" And I listened to the question and was like, "What the fuck?" So they had me and they had a girl next to me. I won't say her name, but shout out to her. But she said, I mean, basically, she looked at it like, yo, if he go broke, then he ain't no man. Like, so my rebuttal was, if he's your man and he goes broke, then you shouldn't be his woman.
Yeah.
You shouldn't allow, he shouldn't go broke if you y'all say y'all make a nigga better when he leaves you, or if he leaves you. So that shouldn't be the case.
The phone shit again.
Yeah.
You're saying it because it
Since
sounds
you
good.
heard before.
I loved your rebuttal though,
See,
bro.
it's
That's
always-
awesome.
It's always it's giving.
Since you
giving
being-
broke.
I
My
should
thing
go
is-
broke with a wife.
That's when I go back to reciprocity. My thing is, even when they go down the vows, I gotta love you better for worse, right? I could lose I could be on a job site as a construction worker. I could have a health ailment. I could lose my leg or something like that. All right, granted, are you gonna have my back the same way I had this family?
Yeah.
It don't be like that sometimes. So if I go broke, if the company folded and the stocks crash and now money is gone, but I know that I was making it make sense in our life and you was able to have some change or whatever it was to get us on the back end. You being my woman, you should be able to say, hey, babe, I know I got this. We can take this out to 401k. We can do A, B, and C, and D to get you back together where we need to be.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's looking like,
That's wife shit
what's
though.
next?
That's wife.
That's wife shit, my nigga. Like unless it's your
So
girl
that's why you
who
got
putting in
covenants,
time.
You got covenants, you got all of that when you have a wife. You have favor because again, all of that hierarchy is to being under God, right? So she's gonna make those sacrifices, right? But my thing is when you don't have that title for it to be wifey, when you dealing with your girlfriend, you feel me?
That's where you're supposed to see it at.
The red flags, things of that nature.
Right. When you see somebody that would have that mindset, I would look at a woman having that type of mindset. You know what's up? Get the sanitizer.
Lock it.
Yeah, put the chain on it. A woman having that type of mindset, I will look at you as the last guy on the bench. So when Kobe and them in the game, when Zion Williams and them in the game, he missed a dunk. It's a nigga that's in his warm up that's never gonna get in. If it was me, I'd have dunked that shit. Bro, you're never gonna.
Right.
So if you're a woman that's saying, well, if he went broke, he ain't no man, because you probably never even gonna have them type of responsibilities anyway. That's why it's so easy for you to say that. It's so easy for you to be irresponsible with money. It's so easy for you to say, man, I'm always good, because it's always gonna become somebody to come save you as well.
And it's your subconscious of having to do for yourself. So all you know is, I'm not letting myself, to her point, I'm not letting myself fail. So if you fail, you know what I mean? So I get.
Now,
I
it's
feel like
different.
But everybody fucking
Hold on,
fails.
no.
bro.
It's different.
I get. I'm saying that's why I said subconsciously. I think that's where that came from. Like,
It's only different if
that's what I'm saying.
She's not wrong.
it's different if you
She's
ain't
thinking as a
applying
woman.
yourself, Smokey.
Yeah,
that's it.
But she's thinking as a woman.
Exactly what I'm saying.
And my vows was when you take care of me, I'm gonna take care of us. So as a man, I'm looking at, if whatever I make, we look at finances different. When we go outside and we make money, especially if you're in a relationship or even not in a relationship, you looking like, yo, I'm making enough money to be able to take care of my family. Even if you're not in a relationship, I can take care of your moms, I can make sure bros is good. You're thinking about other people because it's not just you. As a woman, when they making money, it's them. I'm
Listen,
taking
you never
care of
know.
But I'm gonna tell you something real.
Never mixes their bank account and none of that.
I
But
will
you'll
never be
know
broke.
what bank
Even
they
if-
with.
Even if you living as a woman, even if you had to downsize and say, well, I'm going to live in this fucking studio where it's just me and this fucking sink. You
Or
ain't tripping
roommate,
up.
yeah.
You ain't
It's
tripping
okay
up.
for
Even
you
a
to do that,
roommate.
yeah.
It's okay for that because a nigga ain't got to come over your spot. You can get to a space where I can do this for a year. I can. As a man, you're in a fucked up position. You thinking like, yo, I can't even date until I get back
Real
right.
shit.
That's why when they look at money,
That
it's
comes
that
with
type of
discipline
entitlement.
too.
Yeah.
And then you hear that notion where you ever heard that shit? Oh yeah, you know he lived with his mom or he lived with his grandmama and all that. And then maybe they don't even know the circumstances why shorty might be up 50 to 70,000.
Right.
He looked at it like, damn, I know grandma in here. Always got to check on her. I can leave my apartment where it is. Lease
Right.
just went up. I can stay here with her, run my money up a little bit to put myself in a better position
Right.
where I need to be. But you'll come with a woman, you might tell her, yes, who you stay with? I mean, you live by yourself? No, right now I'm staying with my grandmother, trying to get myself back on the feet. Now they pausing like,
Yeah.
no, you know, not even knowing your situation.
Right.
And then be like, I'm still not the same man. You don't know what you ready to pass up on.
Right.
But because this shit right here got you thinking, because somebody is either back home or they living with a friend or they got a roommate or something like that they not, you know what I mean, feasible or conducive to your life, like they can't add value.
Right.
It'd be crazy sometimes.
But that's their choice. They had a choice.
They had a
choice.
That's why what he said, she is not wrong. She is not wrong for thinking the way she thinks because we look at life two different ways.
You wrong for trying to choose that
But
woman
you
because
do
she ain't
have
for
some
you.
beautiful- You do have some beautiful women out there that has morals, that has principles, that have decorum, that have discipline, that has that willingness to want to, you know what I mean, produce and help you, you know, make it to the next level. That's why you have the queen on the chessboard to make any great man better. You know what I'm
That
saying?
was definitely also why my rebuttal was, if you that much of a woman that you carry it like that, you're supposed to give him the game to be like, yo, listen,
Right.
where you at? What you got going on? Shit, you can tell when a nigga starting to be fucked up. You feel me? Especially if y'all used to live it a certain way or whatever. So
What Jim Jones say? Yeah, we can't get that Chanel bag right now, but when it's back popping, it's Chanel every day when you want.
When you my lady, you're looking at, we gonna wrap it up. When you my lady, I'm looking at you looking at my pockets like it's yours. All right, cool. That porterhouse, they want too much for this.
Yeah, I
we
can
go
go
down
get
the
the
street.
wagon.
We ain't even tripping off of that. I'm paying. I'm mental budget. I was already. We not even tripping off of none of that. Like nah, they tripping.
So go to the streets, get this, pass it, this shit home. You grab it.
Yeah. Yo, listen. When you looking at to bring it back home for the question, when is it the time to cash out before you crash out? Fellas, you gotta understand what's in front of you. Listen, this ain't for me. You a liability. This ain't for me, man.
I'll leave
What is episode 10?
I'll leave it at that and say, if you want a leader, you follow. If you want a provider, you assist.
Yeah. Real
Teamwork
rap.
make the dream work.
It's the reserve lifestyle.
Fucking these niggas up up next. We ain't gonna stop this shit up next.